These great bodies of water have this tremendous ability to bring people together, to focus their attention, and when they're threatened, they have a great ability to make people sit up and take notice and want to make changes.
Sylvia McLaughlin, from the founder of the Save the Bay movement, along with others, was talking about why it's important. And she said, well, it's important because it looks good. And that really is number one on everybody's list.
One of the most fundamental human traits is having a defined sense of place, home. And this is home for us. And the Bay is the heart of the home.
People come to San Francisco not because they want to be in another urban downtown, but because the Bay defines how beautiful the Bay Area is. And when you look at all the different regions of the Bay, it's an extraordinary West Coast gem.
The Bay, why it's important and why we need to protect it. Welcome to this special edition of the San Francisco Estuary Report.
What I think I see here in the Greater Bay Area is that really no matter what lens you're looking through, whether it's the business lens, whether it's the recreational lens, whether it's the regulatory lens, we all want and need the same thing, and that is a healthy, vibrant bay.
It's an extraordinary part of our identity for this region.
And that makes it so much easier to do our work here than perhaps in some other areas of the country or the world where there are still very disparate intentions on a piece of landscape. We don't have a disparate feeling about the Bay.
You don't see people dumping oil down the drain. You know, people, we've reached them, we've educated them. You don't do that. You don't dump your bilge contents from a sailboat. You know, you actually hold it and go to a pump out device. So people's behaviors have changed as a result of attention to the estuary, and that's really been a great thing.
It's remarkable, I think, that people have come to see this as one whole thing and that they're an integral part of it.
The estuary and the Bay have to provide water that's safe for drinking, water that is safe for agriculture, water that is safe for so many different uses.
San Francisco Bay is a treasure. It's like the great bays of the world. These are fragile ecosystems. People need to understand that we have a responsibility to keep them the way we found them.
We need water sufficient for fish populations, for all kinds of animal habitat.
There's a real connection, both physically through the flow of water, ecologically through the movement of wildlife, and commercially through the movements of people between the watersheds in the Bay.
We have so many different facets of our business and our personal lives that are intertwined around being in the Bay and near the Bay and identifying with the Bay, that it's critical for us to continue to work together on the Bay's health.
The threats against the profitable relationship between people in the Bay are not going away. And in many ways, things like climate change and increasing numbers of people that need to live around the Bay amplify those threats, and in some ways they change them.
It is important for the region's economy to have a clean, healthy, and vibrant San Francisco Bay. 92% of the people polled agreed with that statement.
This is a very principled, philosophical, idealistic effort, and people are realizing they don't have to apologize for that. You go forward with the best you can, you realize you don't know exactly what you're going to achieve, you accommodate changes in science and changes in technology and changes in public will, but you keep moving forward with what seems to be the right thing to do. And more people are moving forward together. The San Francisco Estuary Partnership is an embodiment of that and a celebration of that.
For more information about the San Francisco Estuary Partnership, along with a variety of reports, newsletters, videos, and conferences, visit our website, sfestuary.org.